All right, let's learn how to do hyperlinks today. We're going to open this Getting to Know You document. And in case you don't remember, or if you've never learned, to put a document so that the two pages are side by side, all we have to do is go up to this View tab and click Multiple Pages. Normally it's on one page and 100% zoom level, which is typically fine. But if we're going to have to scroll down and look at an instruction and scroll back up and go down to the next one and scroll back up, we may just want to put them side by side. So I'm going to do View, and then I'm going to click Multiple Pages. All right, so before we get to the hyperlinks part, let me just say that everything on the instruction part you are responsible to do, and it affects your score on the assignment. I may not be showing you everything in this video. The stuff I think you already know, I'll just skip over to save time. But some people, I think, may need a refresher on how to modify the subtitle style. It's saying just to modify the color one time, modify it one time to get the green headings to all change to the color that you choose. So you only have to do it to one of these subtitles. If I click back on my home tab up here, I can see that when I click on one of these green words, it's on subtitle. If I'm not on a green word, it's not on subtitle. Okay, so click on one, subtitle should show up, and then all you do is right click and modify this subtitle. And all it said to do is change the color. So decide which color you would like. Okay, and then you are going to click OK. And then they should all change at once. The reason they did that is because when I made the document for you guys, I already clicked on each of these and went up and clicked subtitle. So now anytime I right click and modify and change the subtitle, all the subtitles on the page will change their appearance to look like how we modified it. Okay, so let's move on to step 4. Look up the following things on the internet and copy and paste the URL of a web page that we can link it to, that we can go to find the answer. So I'm not asking you to type the meaning of your name here or famous people that share your birthday here. I'm wanting you to put a URL next to all of these. A URL of a web page that will show what our answer is. All right, so for example, the meaning of your name. Let's come over here to Google and let's type in meaning of name. And of course, I'll just use mine. And we have lots of results of pages that will tell us the meaning of our name. So one of my favorite sites for that is the baby names, but you can use any one you want. All right, and then it comes up and it says appearance of God. So I like that. That's cool. What I'm going to do next is select the URL, then right click copy, and then come back to my document and Control V to paste. Now I don't need it to be a link right now, but you can leave it like that if you want, but I'm changing mine to this paste option. All right, so after we get a URL for all of these by copying and pasting, then we're going to go to step 5, which tells you where on here to make the hyperlinks. So full name is one place to make a hyperlink. So if we select full name, and then we come up here and insert, we want the insert tab selected. And then over here in the links group of tools, this first tool, hyperlink, is the one we want. So over on the left, it's asking us where we want these words to link us to. We want it to be a web page. This is the most common type of link. So we're on the right one. We're going to Control V on our keyboard and paste the URL. And then the text that we want it to say over here, it's already filled it in because we had it selected. Okay, so all we do now is click OK. Now, if it changes it to blue and underlines it, that's because that's what it always does when you turn something to a hyperlink. I'm just wanting to see if I change it back to orange, and it's showing me right here, this was the orange I used. It should keep the underline. Okay, let's check and see. And in fact, if you don't want to change it back to the right color, just leave it blue. Because when I was making the assignment, I had forgotten that it's going to change the color anyway. So I don't care if you leave it blue or if you change it back to your color that you wanted. But anyway, you want to right click and click open hyperlink and see if it brings up the web page. Ta-da! It did. Oh, and now it changed it to dark purple. So yeah, it kind of added the blue and the orange together maybe. So don't worry about the color that changes there. That's just fine. And as always, if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.